Welcome back to Moans and Bones Reactions. I am Othaya the Bones, and this is...
The Moans.
And today, we're going to be reacting to actually one of the newer Incognito Mode videos, Conspiracies, that internet historian has made. I moved this up because it was on our list. One, because it kind of made me think back to the KFC one we did with the conspiracy theories. So it kind of just made me excited to see what the hell he's doing with this.
So many places to go with it.
I know, right?
This internet historian.
Internet historian is probably going to talk about some crazy nonsense that no one would have thought about talking about. Like how he couldn't, the conspiracy I have is that he couldn't cook those kidney beans. He just didn't want them. That's the real conspiracy here. God damn it. All right.
He cooked them, but they just
yeah. Well, he said he cooked them like,
so he's like
3 times. There's no way they're not done yet. Unless he didn't turn the heat on, and he thought it was on or something. God damn. All right.
Pre-soak conspiracy.
The pre-soak, yeah. He just tried to cook them raw out the bag. That sounds more believable. Oh yeah, he did do that, didn't he? Then he really... Oh, God damn it. Remind us if that's what he did. I'm pretty sure it is now. Fucking... And he's like, oh, I need to soak them first. Oh, shit.
No, just call the Uber. They've gotten it.
NordVPN by YouTube brought conspiracies. Conspiracies. What are
Chirp.
What are conspiracies?
Oh my.
What are... Look, all I want to know is, what are
The chemtrails. Wait, just the green M&M? With
latte candy?
The green
white chocolate and Rice Krispie center.
M&M less sexy?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Less sexy?
Oh my god. I didn't hear about this. So, wait, what? What is that? Oh god.
The FBI. Oh, okay, hold on. That was a great intro. So much happened so quickly. Holy shit. Also, is that key lime pie M&M real?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Did I like them?
I don't know if that would be good. I mean,
I did, and I did like it, but I don't quite recall. I remember some of the other new flavors more. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I stick to regular M&Ms or peanut M&Ms, and that's
nah, you gotta broaden your M&M horizon. I get the pretzels, the crispy.
If I'm feeling real fancy, I'll get the peanut butter M&M.
Oh my. I do like the almond ones too.
Blah.
Oh, my favorite M&M, but I don't think they bring them out enough anymore. Even for Valentine's Day, they had the strawberry ones, which are good, but the cherry ones were bomb.
Oh yeah, I can see that being good.
Yeah.
I always forget, like, a lot of these candies have so many different flavors. But enough of our tangent on candy here. Back to a delicious scent. Oh, and it's strawberries. Hell yeah, strawberries.
Nice.
I like strawberries.
Yeah.
Don't ruin this.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just like the little ones that don't really matter.
Give me an example.
I recently was grocery shopping and I bought a limited edition detergent that was wild berry scented. I opened it and started using it right away.
Yeah.
And every time I clean the dishes now, I think, wow, that's a delicious wild berry scent.
Yeah.
But then I had to go to a hospital, right? And it just stinks like chemicals. And it's like, we have the technology to make cleaning things that smell delightful.
Oh.
Yet you go to the hospital and it smells like cat piss?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That is a good point.
Well...
What else have you got?
So...
Any comment on that one?
Usually because they probably bulk buy and have to get very specific, make sure like sterilization products, I'm sure. So like, and some people can be sensitive to scents and such, and like there's controversies about like, what makes a scent for certain people. So I can see why they might use some basic cleaning supplies.
Oh yeah, like my dad, he hates any scents. Like he
Yeah.
he hated it so much he ripped my nose off. I mean, joke, but yeah, no, he really can't handle anything. Candle, incense, like anything. He really despises it. It's
Yeah,
like it gives him
I'm a
headaches.
Scenty person, usually.
I like incense.
There's a few scents I can't. Yeah, this is good.
It's true, but oh yeah, the hospital, it's just an odd place to try and do that, and I feel like you can't just be wafting incense around.
But when I was a kid,
not all the
my
time.
sister had been to like a party with glow sticks.
Right.
And so she
Okay.
put a bunch of them in the freezer because she had heard that if you
What?
put a glow stick in the freezer, it stays glowy for longer. I think that's not true.
It does. No, it does. It slows down the chemical
Nah,
reaction.
there's no chemicals. It's just little green goblins. I'm telling you, with their little torches.
What?
So I'm a kid, right? And we used to have, like, ice blocks. I don't know what you
Oh, I know exactly where this is going. How many did you drink?
Just the one. But I go into the freezer. I go, oh, wow, that must be some new thing. And I get some scissors from the kitchen. I snip it off. And I drink it down.
What in color was it, and what flavor?
It was a reddy purple. It tasted like soap, but it was spicy like Tabasco. Does that make
What?
sense?
Oh yeah, no, that's good. Yep.
Now, here's where the conspiracy comes
Good
into it.
chemical.
My sisters are running around screaming in circles. He's gonna
Oh,
die!
no.
He's gonna die! Oh no, no! My mum's on the phone with like a poison control hotline or something, being like, "My son just drank a glow stick.
They just think you're the worst mother in the world.
This is your fault."
I hope you made plenty of nice arrangements for the funeral, ma'am.
There's no point making a closed casket. He'll just glow right through, won't he?
Put him in the freezer. He'll last longer.
Last longer.
But yeah, so here's the thing, right? They're saying, you can't drink glow sticks, they're
Hell yeah.
toxic, you'll die, etc. The poison control people, their solution was I had to gargle ice cubes, not to neutralize the chemicals, purely to get rid of that spicy, annoying sensation. So here's the conspiracy. I drank a glow stick, 0 adverse effects. Nothing happened. So they've been saying, oh no, don't drink glow sticks, they're bad for you. They'll make you sick. But I could have sworn I could see in the dark. Nothing bad happened.
So nothing bad happened. Soapy,
With a hint of Tabasco.
wild berry.
Wild berry.
You're
Oh my
lucky
God,
that
it
maybe
was
your
wild.
body neutralized it, or it was already mostly done, so maybe some of the chemicals were gone, because
Or
I don't know exactly what that will do to you, other than make you sick. I'd have to look
maybe
into
different glow
it.
sticks are made of different stuff too. There's that.
True.
I don't know. I still an unnecessary risk was taken. Kid, you don't need to drink the fucking glow stick. What the fuck?
Berry. Maybe that's
Back then it was
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
such thick plastic, maybe you should have to do. He's like, nah, this is just new.
Yeah, it's just the new kind of thing in town, the new fad. Morning fresh
funny.
wild berry. I do admit it's nice having a good scented soap.
Yeah, in the shower.
You don't think.
No, it's just going to be.
That's a conspiracy. You're crazy.
Surely,
You're just making it up for attention.
The toilet
Oh, I've
buttons
been
are
wanting to talk
liars.
about this for a while. Toilets.
Yes.
I think there is no standard for what the big button does and what the small button does.
Now, I'm going to need you to elaborate on that.
So, okay. Very often, people go number 1. Less often, people go number 2. So, naturally, the big one is the one that's frequently pressed.
No, it would. I really. This is his conclusion. No, wouldn't it indicate, like, in my mind, it indicates how large of a
Bigger
flush
it-
it is. Yeah, bigger flush, smaller flush. Am I wrong? Is this
But I
thinking
would go
wrong?
with 2. I feel like most of the ones I've seen, if they have this system, because not all of them do,
Well, yeah, not everything
it's
does.
even
but-
equal, and it's just like 1 or 2, or like it's slightly larger. And yeah, you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to assume that's what it is. I don't-
Right, okay, like, I didn't even realize this was a thing people didn't know. Or that we could have a debate on what it meant. Is it talking? It's like, what?
Because it's the big one. It's the one
Toilet
that
makers
everybody.
Because it's the big one.
put a symbol on
Internet.
your
IH,
put
man.
a poop emoji on engraved on the button so people.
For poo, and then you just put a water droplet on the other one for pee. God damn
Aims
it.
for, right?
You really can confuse people because you could just put PP on both, and then they don't know which to press. Because one means poop, one means pee, but you don't know which.
So that should be the small flush.
I feel like
No. That is insane. IH. The small flush. The big button is the small flush.
Ah, exactly. Now look at this one.
No, don't misconstrue me. I think you're an idiot.
So you're telling me that the small button gets pressed more often than the big button?
It's
Yes, that's a.
He wants to press the big button more. That's all this is. What toddler level logic is this? The big button's more fun.
I understand your logic, but I think
Hierarchy
it's
of
built
buttons.
on
Yeah,
a
like,
weak predicate. You're conflating big with important, when in this case, big means big, in that it's the big flush, it's the full flush, and the small means half flush. It's a
Now, you're telling me that this button gets pressed 5 times as often as this one on the
no,
left?
I know.
I don't believe it. So what I'm saying is that across all toilets, there is a non-standardization. Look at this. Which one is it?
It's 1 water and 2 water. 1 is less water and 1 is more water. It's like that's so clear to me.
Wrong. 1 big drop for solids, 2 smaller drops for liquid. Which one is it?
The one on the left is the half flush, and the one on the right is the full flush.
Which one's the bigger one? You don't know.
Left.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
what?
Only the plumber.
To the moon,
The one on the left is
but
the full flush. The one
Yeah.
on the right is the half
Yeah.
flush. Yeah, go on. Give us another one. This is easy. I can do this all day.
Not so easy now, is it?
Oh
The
my
one on the
God,
left
yeah,
is the full flush, and the one on the right's the half flush. Maybe you just don't have an eye for it.
I think this is like gold like the sun.
a little
so
bit
it's
more
pink,
weird.
Yeah.
I
and
agree.
then
It's like a
dark
sun.
like the moon.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's the darker stuff.
Why is
The
it red?
darkest.
What if we just had one button and
Hmm.
instead we used AI to determine how large the flush should be? Or a dial and a button. Turn the dial for small amount, more, and then, full.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I always will go the small one,
Really?
100%.
I don't think I've ever pressed the small button.
Well-
And I don't in public bathrooms because I don't like the idea.
Yeah.
So I'll just hold it and then get very sick. But I always press the big one because that's the big button.
No.
Why wouldn't I press the big button?
Maybe it's because I've grown up in places where there's levels of water
Those in
restriction.
public
I half
restrooms.
flush on number 2s.
Really?
I almost never use a full flush. Like, I could not tell you the last time I've used a full flush. I remember when I learnt the rhyme, if it's yellow, let it melt.
If it's brown, flush it down. It's funny, but no, I was gonna say, like, this guy is making up for internet historians' lack of pressing the half flush.
Each other out, basically.
yeah, basically. God damn it, he's like the big button though.
I was gonna say here we mostly have auto flushers, or you do happen to hit just like a switch.
I think
most
auto
of the time
flushers are
where I'm
personally
at.
just annoying, especially when they're
Mhm.
like overly sensitive, where you like slightly move to the right and it flushes. It's like, what the fuck? Annoying.
Yellow. If it's brown, flush it down. And I was at my mum's work when I was like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8.
Mm.
and I was in an elevator with my mum and a woman who I found out was her boss. And I was like, Mum, check this out. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
What, and then you just said the rhyme?
Yeah, and then Mum's like, oh, that's great. That's great, shut up. She's like, I wish that glow stick took you.
There was a time we were on tank water, and we used to have a saying, if it's yellow, say goodbye, fellow. If it's brown, let it stick around. No flush for number
Gross.
2. Big flush for number 1. Ad time. What does the VPN in NordVPN stand for?
An ancient society has kept this knowledge hidden for millennia.
Or at least, that's what my archaeologist grandfather told me. Behold, Nord Boy, one of the Nord ruins' many puzzles. See how it reroutes my data.
Whoa, you just opened the Theodore Roosevelt. Where are we going, Nordman?
With NordVPN servers all over the globe, anywhere the clues lead. Look, on the back of the statue of David.
The shorts on for
Give me
modesty.
your UV light. It's a message from the founding fathers. With this, we could get the international Netflix catalog and a whole bunch of other geo-locked streaming content like
all the
BBC
signs
iPlayer and Japanese
point to
DTV.
Nord.
All the clues are lining up with the next solar eclipse. We gotta get to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier before this exclusive deal expires. Uh-oh. It's the
Demon
Society
Soul
of
Boss.
Online Marketers. We've been trying to track your every
it's
step,
under here.
Nordman. They want to make an online profile of our web traffic so they can target us with advertising. And I can't let that happen.
Is that what I think it is?
Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream catcher.
Don't let go, Nordman!
Okay.
I wasn't going to.
The eclipse is happening now.
I wasn't going
The
to.
ancient
symbol.
riddle.
Virtual, private. We've got 2 of 3.
What could the N stand for, Nordman?
I'm afraid to find out. From the producers of Nordshank Redemption Nord and director Christopher Nordlin. I'm afraid your adventure stops here, Nordman. Hand over Harriet Tubman's cipher, or I'll shoot the boy. This temple had its IP address exposed. It's gonna collapse.
The key to the cipher. It's on your grandfather's old pocket watch, which he gave you on his deathbed in his will before he died.
If it was known, it would mean the end of civilization itself.
Oh, network. It's network. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I thought it would be.
Nordtional treasure. So get NordVPN today. Go to nordvpn.com/incognito to get a huge deal on a 2-year plan plus 4 bonus months. Ad over.
I'd watch that movie.
I had to get some MRIs a while back. They were really long. It was like an hour and a half. I'm in this f***ing machine, so
damn.
it was like really boring.
Did you not have your phone?
No, but they
You
gave
can't
us
have your phone.
headphones which played music. The guy was
Wha- Does he not know what an MRI is? Or is he joking? I can't tell with IE.
So,
It's a giant magnet. To destroy your phone.
like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And I was like, "Oh, I mean, I usually mostly listen to like video game stuff." So he's like, "All right." So he goes, "Fuck, this is already making me laugh." So he goes on YouTube Music and types in "video game music playlist," and he's like, "What does this look all right?" Now it was a bunch of like Undertale and stuff. So he puts it on.
Yeah.
Puts me on the table, and he puts the headphones on, locks my head in, and the music starts playing, and it's the Skyrim main theme song. Just imagine this mental image of me getting fed into an MRI machine while it's Dovagin, Dovagin, Dovagin. That was very funny. But later on, when I came out of the machine, he was like, "Oh, how's the music going?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's great. It played some stuff from Shin Megami Tensei 4, which it did."
Oh yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah, and Donkey Kong."
"Oh,
Oh, now that's relatable.
Well, okay, the point of the MRI story was not the Dovahkiin music. The point is that you're in there for like an hour and a half, and it's just making
that fucking hurts." So funny though.
a bunch of really loud noises, but you can't see anything happening.
Was it an MRI of your head?
That was my whole spine.
Your whole
Oh,
spine.
shit.
It's crazy technology. No.
It is. It is. Do you reckon it's real?
MRIs. Nah, I reckon they just put you in and then they just get someone in Blender and they just like put together a spine and they're like, yeah, there it is.
Yes.
And they just make it all fucked up and they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna have to take your spine out, put your spine back in.
You didn't drink any glue sticks when you were a kid, did you?
They do that before they put you in. It's like, you don't have any like metal piercings, any tattoos, da da da. You didn't drink any glow sticks when you were 4, did you? No, ma'am. Have you ever had an MRI before?
Yeah, actually, my doctor was worried I might
like
be
a
just...
radioactive
Brilliant to
man.
keep bringing that back. The fucking glow stick. Don't drink glow sticks. There's no need.
like too smart.
Or too handsome.
Yeah, and so they had to take a whole bunch of scans and they were like, what's going on? These numbers are off the charts. And they were seeing like parts glowing and stuff. And they're like, I think this guy's using more than 10%.
There's actually no problems at all. You might be the most healthy and handsome man we've
40% or at least.
ever scanned. Can you sign this document? It's just a release form. I'm like, yeah, anything for a fan.
What do you think about space?
Anything for
I like
fan.
it.
Moon
I
man.
honestly, I don't. Perhaps we went to the moon, but I think the footage we have isn't real.
I think they went to Mars and
Ooh,
filmed
yeah.
it there.
Just because the lighting was better?
Yeah, we don't have the technology.
They just color corrected
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
color
honestly, that makes a lot
corrected
more
it.
sense. Because they were going to do it on Venus, but when they tried to green screen it out, it just, yeah.
Because they're not directors, so they would just be there with the f***ing cat. Like, they don't know to hold it in, like, widescreen mode. They're, like, there with their
Yeah.
phone, doing it in vertical.
Can you imagine Neil Armstrong's up there with the camera and he doesn't realize he's actually got it on selfie camera and he's just like, yeah,
Oh.
check this out. It's just on selfie camera.
They had to reconstruct it off the reflections from
The
his
reflection, yeah.
helmet. So there's the three. There's Armstrong
Buzz Lightyear.
and Collins, Andrew Collins.
Buzz Lightyear.
Well, I'm just going to say third astronaut.
In case his name, Michael Collins.
Oh.
Nice one.
Poor Michael.
Big head. Oh, he's dead. That's a shame.
90.
He died on the moon.
Yeah, they'll have to leave him there. Oh, look, here's a picture of Michael Collins meeting President Trump.
Oh, really?
That's nice. Yeah.
Some say it was his greatest achievement.
It's crazy. It's like, oh, so he's busy. We can get you Obama. No. Well, I mean, I like the idea if it's just like Trump like doesn't know who he is. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, you're Buzz's friend. Yeah, Woody. That was my Trump impression. But like his expression looks
the
like,
moon.
Yeah,
I got
wow, he's
hotels on
seen
the
some
moon.
stuff. I've got
Flying.
something really important to tell you, Mr. President. You've got to
His
know
eyes
about
are
the moon.
intense.
There's a thing
There's goblins on the moon.
I haven't told
There's
anyone
goblins.
before.
They took Neil and they took Buzz and they replaced him.
Oh, fuck.
And no one will listen to me.
Do you think he gets sick of the moon? Because there's nothing anyone wants to talk to him about except for the moon, right?
the moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he goes out at night and he sees the moon. He's like, oh, fuck off. What happens to werewolves on the moon? If you put a werewolf on the moon, does he just turn into a werewolf all the
Well,
time?
yeah, they're just werewolves all the time. Yeah.
Do they need spacesuits?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be scary.
that'd be really spooky.
Wait, what do you reckon's the scariest thing you could find on the moon?
Would it be once he's
the
in the
previous
spacesuit?
crew.
I feel like it's just clunky at that point.
Yeah, like, well, because I mean, like, let's
Yeah.
like the claws wouldn't they like be poking holes? Like it wouldn't last very long. They need special werewolf space outfits.
Yeah, that would be scary.
That'd be really spooky.
Wait, what do you reckon's the scariest thing you could find on the moon?
The previous crew.
Apollo 1.
So you're on the moon.
Sorry, let me
Space
just
worm, I
pretend
don't
that the
know.
moon's real for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm on the moon. Go on.
You're bouncing around. And it's great. You're having a good time. But
But what if you bounce too high?
Yeah,
Will you
bounce.
fall off? Can you fall off the moon?
no, you can't fall off the moon. What does that even mean?
I mean, I just think that it's like, what if it's like,
where? Down
Would you?
space?
Do that, but you have to go
Fall
really
to the bottom of
high, right?
space.
Yeah, no, you don't jump that high.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe you fall off the moon. Maybe you trip and fumble and you just got to sort of keep going.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's the angriest I've ever heard you. Do you reckon they started doing push-ups and they're like, yeah, check
Defending
this
that
out.
moves gravity.
50 push-ups, easy.
Like one finger.
It's his own.
But he's doing it with his knees down.
He's like,
No, just film from the top half up. Neo, film from the top half up.
Part of me thinks, just part of me, deep in my soul thinks, I reckon you could fall off the moon.
Oh my god.
What, you're just walking around normally, you just gotta be really careful.
God, I hope I don't fall.
Trip, and then whoop. When
They're
I was a
hiding
kid, I
fun
read
stuff.
a book called The Blue Nowhere by Jeffrey Deaver.
Go on.
It's a deadly game of cat and mouse, where one guy is the world's greatest hacker, and the other one is a brilliant but tortured criminal investigator who's slightly new to the computing world, right? There's one point where they're having their hack off, and they're like, we gotta get into his mainframe, and then he's like, he's hacking into our mainframe at the same time, and they're going back and forth, who can counter-hack the best? And then it seems as though the hacker guy has kind of stopped. Maybe we did it, maybe we won. All of a sudden, the computer that they were hacking on explodes. Because the bad guy hacker managed to turn off all the cooling fans, and it just somehow exploded.
Okay.
What I'm trying to get around to is, how come the NSA doesn't do cool shit like that?
Yeah. It's never something cool like Watchdog, like hacking the bollards, and I'm like, dude, a bollard hack, activate. In a world connected by Web 3.0, nothing is safe.
Imagine we like go to war with China, they press the button, and all the bollards go up at once.
But then I've got a sweet motorbike, and I can get between the bollards.
You play that game.
So I'm driving my
Watch
sweet
Dogs.
motorbike.
Yeah. I played the first one. I didn't really play the sequel all that much though. First one was okay. It was kind of fun. Did you play them?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I found it fun.
You play both or just one?
I can't remember. I want to say I did, but I might be wrong. But yeah,
I went to
I can do that, but it's not. Yeah, it's not as
it was
advanced.
like one of the last like launches I actually went to the launch of too. When was Watch Dogs, where they still did like you know midnight releases at like GameStop, you know, shit like that.
I think I got it free on a pass later, so I played it. It was fun.
That one was particularly entertaining because I'll tell the story another time. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, it was just memorable because just weird shit. Just weird shit. But it was fun game. I enjoyed it. Good idea overall, I felt.
I'm listening to Day and Night by Kid Cudi.
Day and
Cut
night.
the Skyrim.
Yeah, good Skyrim theme playing.
They're hacking all the traffic lights, they're turning them all red.
But I mean, I don't stop at red lights anyway. Nice try.
So next, they use up all the prepaid mobile data on your phone, and suddenly you can't connect to the internet.
And my plan doesn't reset until the 10th, so my hack gets cancelled.
My hack gets cancelled.
Your hack, you have to have unlimited.
Because my other hand was already holding a beer, so now my hand's...
I love that idea. Just being at the, I don't know, the NSA, the CIA headquarters. Stand down. Cancel the hack.
We need him working for us.
The thing is, like, you've got the movie version of hacking,
I'm getting hacked. This is major.
and then you've got the real life version of hacking, which is much more boring.
I was wondering if you can take a look at a website I'm trying to get to.
Sure, what's the website?
By clicking that link, he's just given David full access to his computer.
We're on his computer right now.
Tedious.
But what if actually it is as fun as in the movies?
Fishing.
And it's much more like, have you seen
fishing.
Swordfish?
Yeah.
You're like spinning a cube around and you're going, the cipher is being decrypted.
Oh, yeah.
And you see the number going up. That would be so exciting. I think that that's actually what hacking is like, and there's a deliberate move to pretend that it's not.
But what? Like, why?
Yeah. The Matrix.
I heard that
Like numbers pops out and everything. You're like have to understand the whole system.
And he just thinks they're having fun and withholding, like gatekeeping the fun.
Yeah, it's like we let them see too much of what our hacking power really is. Let's make it look realistic to the plebs.
Oh my god.
the underground, government, whatever. I heard that they actually have like this big document that effectively has like contingencies for a whole bunch of really strange scenarios.
Well, what kind of contingencies would it be? Like what happens if the president has a sore tummy today and he has to do an address?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
I reckon it'd be like, it wouldn't be an easy, simple solution. It would be the most convoluted thing possible. It's like, all right, so we actually have a clone of him ready to go. So he can stay in bed. The clone can go out and do the speech.
What?
Wait a minute. What if you cloned Trump?
Sure.
Then dispatched with the original, would the clone still be president?
Would he still want to be president? You'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe it's my chance to be my own guy.
What if he goes to sign the thing at the inauguration?
Yeah.
And some other guy runs in real fast and signs his name.
I'm pretty sure that just doesn't count.
What if you're swearing in the president and it's a woman and she's pregnant at the time? Is the baby also president?
No, I think
What if conjoined twins win the presidency?
one's president, one's vice president?
Weirdly,
That is an intriguing prospect.
Because they're not supposed to have the president and the
I
vice
feel
president
like-
in the same room.
wait. I feel like I was gonna say that only one of them could be the president, but in a weird way, they're gonna be at all the meetings. So I feel like you'd have to elect them
Yeah,
together, right?
Yeah, they'd have to be elected together. The first duo president. That would be epic. That would be epic. It'd be kind of crazy. I mean, imagine all the world meetings. You'd kind of have to watch them.
Yes.
That is an intriguing prospect.
Because they're not supposed to have the president and the vice president in the same room at the same time.
That sounds like fate.
No, it's true. Because what if someone bombs the room? Then you lose both.
But what about all those pictures where it's like Obama and Biden hugging?
Did you know that Trump
in
has
the room
never met
occasionally.
with that other guy?
JD Vance.
Yes. They've never met. Because they can't ever be in the same room at the same time. It's illegal. They'd both be
illegal.
immediately
No, that'd be
executed.
so stupid.
It is illegal.
It is illegal. Yeah, no. I actually had a girlfriend like that where we couldn't be in the... It was...
What if
Yeah.
Putin wanted to hang out with Trump like all the time, like be friends with him, and Trump was like, I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't leave. And so eventually he had to get a restraining order against him. But then Putin was like, well, you can't because I have diplomatic immunity.
Ooh, that is very intriguing.
What would you do?
It
He'll
has to
be
become a
booted from the
extra legal
country.
process where it's like, oh yeah, hi Putin. Yeah, no, Donald's not feeling very well today. We're just putting him to bed, so you might have to just come back another day, Putin.
Dodging him.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think there are any real restrictions on Air Force One.
Oh yeah, okay, go on.
So is the president allowed to just fly around to wherever to get ice cream or whatever? Or you know what I mean? Like, okay, now stop here. Yeah, that was good. Now let's stop here. Yes, let's stop at this Ben & Jerry's.
Could be completely wrong. But
You would-
when Air Force One goes somewhere, there's like two other...
Yeah, I
What?
feel like it.
You
I
can
feel
just get
like-
it on the plane. You're president.
Yeah, probably. Or have it waiting wherever your destination is.
identical Air Force Ones that are like also going. So it's like...
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon the limitation comes down to, mechanical constraint. Like, there's just not enough space for 3 planes at Ben & Jerry's.
Yeah, I suppose it's the landing. I asked that to, I sent a DM to Notch once, and I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been on a private plane. Like, let's say you were going from New York to LA. Are you allowed to just say mid-flight, hey, can you stop and we'll get ice cream? And
Did he reply?
he said,
I feel like
nothing.
no.
So I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. I've never been on a
that you
private
wanna
plane. I
stick
don't know what the
to.
rules are.
I just want to clarify, did you actually message Notch that?
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
Did we message?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what we forgot?
Hold on, we'll back it up.
The rules are.
I just want to clarify, did you actually message Notch that?
Yeah.
That's
Wait, what?
Oh, I supposed to know the name.
so funny, man.
No,
I don't know if
I
he
actually.
said it.
Yeah.
We're allowed to just say mid-flight, hey, can you stop? And we'll get to LA. Are you, if you've ever been on a private, I sent a DM to Notch once, and And I was
Oh,
like,
notch.
I don't know if you've ever been on a private plane. Like, let's say you're going from New York to LA. Are you allowed to just say mid-flight, hey, can you stop and we'll get ice cream? And
did he reply?
He said nothing. He didn't reply. So I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. I've never been on a private plane. I don't know what the rules are.
I just want to clarify, did you actually message Notch that?
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
That's hilarious.
You know what we forgot to do? Who are you?
Oh, yeah. Hello, Everett.
It's Mr. B.
I'm
from Story Mode.
I'm an editor.
Story mode.
We got Story Mode. We got other channel, right?
Oh yeah,
It's got two
we actually have one of these on the list coming up soon that we're gonna watch.
Okay.
problems. Number one, not enough people do reactions. I go to YouTube. I go to reactions. Everybody react in main channel, Incognito.
Oh, there we are. It's the camping
It's for
video.
camping.
Yeah, that's so funny. Oh, that's great. Holy shit.
Where are the story mode reactions? What the hell? Also,
hey, we're helping. We're
mode?
about to. We're about to react to a story.
2 channels. We got to get to that third.
Although I did like look at a different one, and for about 10 minutes, and they do seem pretty funny.
Other problem. Story mode. Bad name. I'm changing it.
Wait.
Explained. I think that's a better name.
Explained?
Yeah, I like it when people have to pronounce things funny.
Oh my god.
Have you noticed, like on main channel, like, do you know why it's called The Virus Strikes Buck?
Yeah.
It means nothing. It's just so that when I knew reaction channels and we're going to watch it, they would pronounce it funny.
This is The Virus Strikes Buck. Strikes Buck? I can't just read what
Damn
he
you,
wrote,
internet
apparently.
historian.
And it
Damn
was
you.
just like funny to me that they'd have to. Anyway,
The
point is, I
virus.
like
I
to
just
split.
see. I just go with it. I figured they're doing something silly.
Well, yeah, it's just fun. Strike the book.
Bitter. I think it's bitter. Because then you know what you're getting.
But maybe some people haven't seen story mode.
Oh,
so
right, well-
what are they getting?
To do, Nate heads off into the wasteland. He goes running for many miles along the road. It's just like that Cormac McCarthy novel, Blood Meridian.
Until he comes across an old petrol station? Whoa! And there he meets a new hairy four-legged friend.
Oh, I've only got 2 legs, Mr. B.
No, Mr. Z, this is a dog called Dog Meat, and he's gonna be our new friend.
Nate asks if he's seen Sean at all.
Give me Sean! Now!
Alas, this shepherd hound only speaks German.
Ihr Sohn ist 60 Jahre alt und leitet das Institut.
Do you think this boy could have used a harpoon? Look at him. He's a wee lad.
No,
Oh, Sherlock explained.
he's far too scrawny. Thin-necked urchin dunderpate like you could never wield a poon such as this.
Are you Alex?
Weirdly, he recognizes her.
That's me.
I'm Ryan.
If she was taking that kind of body language, I would not dare.
It's
Approach her, yeah.
It's like when like a dog, its ears go back and it starts showing its teeth. Here, boy! Like, no. Scoot into the corner, little fella.
It is the perfect background content.
Generally what happens is you'll come in, it's usually like 12:30 or something, you just woke up.
Yeah.
And you're like, I kind of just feel like watching
same.
video games today.
Yeah, I don't want to play it, but tell me what's happening.
Indiana Jones is solving a puzzle in the temple.
What kind of puzzle?
He's got to pour holy wine down a drain to get pictures of Jesus.
Oh, this is too complicated. Skip this part.
Oh no, but we need to do it.
Do some sound effects with your mouth. Make it more funny.
And then you like throw an empty beer bottle at me. Yeah, it's crazy. That's the conspiracy.
NordVPN.com/
Those probably are hilarious.
Oh, those are probably so good. That was a way better thing than when I was looking at the channel. Holy shit. I'm definitely sold now. Holy crap. Oh, wow. I feel like we kind of fell away from conspiracies after.
Became weird, like everyday thoughts on shenanigans of
On just random bullshit. I love it.
Hey, the little conspiracies are the true, deepest hidden evil.
Well, yeah,
gems.
like here's a conspiracy. If the Taco Bell beef meat was only 30% beef, what was the other 70%? I can't remember
like
what that was.
filler gum or something. I can't
Something,
remember.
I have no idea. I never order beef at Taco Bell, so I was like, oh, nice. Dodge that bullet. All right. Any
I'm trying to think of a conspiracy.
Oh,
but
conspiracy.
Randomly, I'm brain fogging, which is a conspiracy. Who made this brain fog?
Oh my god, the brain fog that afflicts us all at random periods. It's a plague, I tell you. All right, guys, thanks for watching so much. We really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. We really would appreciate that. As we're getting, we're halfway to our goal of 5,000. We're at 2,500 already. God damn. And this will be posted a little later, so it'll probably be different than what we're saying now. Actually, gotta think about those schedule. But yeah. So thanks, guys, and we will see you in the next reaction. Bye bye.
Oh.